Next, we're going to go over the history. The history of essential oils goes all the way back to the book of Genesis in the Bible, and there's a whole course you can really take on oils of the scripture. But briefly, it starts out at the beginning of the Bible, talking about Joseph when he was sold into slavery, and that those people who were slave traders also carried spices and balm and myrrh, so they carried essential oils. We also know that they were buried in biblical times with oils, often used frankincense and myrrh for those things as well. In the Bible, oils are directly or indirectly mentioned over 1,100 times, so that's an awful lot. Some of the oldest cultures also used essential oils, and it is written down in history. There are the Babylonians. They used cedarwood, myrrh, and cypress. We know the Egyptians were well known for using oils for many, many reasons, oftentimes for embalming and burial proceedings, but they also used it for beauty recipes as well. We've seen stories of tomb raiders, and the tomb raiders have often stole out of the tombs of these Egyptians. Instead of taking the gold and all the other stuff that they're buried with, they would take the flasks of oils. And these obelisks were filled with oils, and that was something that was considered of high value, and they were buried with these. And the oils have been found in tombs that haven't been raided, and the oils are still viable, and we're talking 1,000 years later. So that's something interesting to note about the constituents of the oils and how potent and powerful they are. The Pakistan and Roman areas have also used essential oils in their communal bathhouses. Jesus Christ was given oils at his birth. Frankincense and myrrh were in those precious gifts that were given to him. Frankincense is a special oil, and this is why it's so valuable in many of these ancient cultures, because it has over 10,000 uses. So it is a very versatile and useful oil to support every single body system. It's one of the oils that does pass through your blood-brain barrier, and so it's an exciting and interesting oil to study. Medieval times used it. It was used during the Crusades. It's been used all throughout history. So the biggest thing is that we have gotten away from the natural use of the oils. That kind of happened pretty much after World War II, when they started kind of going with more medicinal usage and medicine. But we are now rediscovering the uses of these oils. So this is not something new, but something that we actually are coming back to.